This video introduces the features of the Diversity Audit Dashboard. This section of the tool analyzes the percentage of the collection that is diverse and how well the diverse items circulate. A separate video introduces the Collection Development Dashboard. The Diversity Audit Dashboard consists of the type of subjects that are commonly analyzed in a diversity audit. Currently, the categories include women, BIPOC, disabilities and neurodiversity, religious minorities, LGBTQIA+, immigrants, and low-income or economic welfare. The column of categories includes a row labeled No Representation. No representation signifies the records that do not have a subject heading that fit within one of the diversity categories. If an item has subject headings that fit in more than one category, it will be counted in the statistics of more than one category. Now I'm going to provide an overview of the statistics that you will find in the tables and graphs. The first table at the top of the Diversity Audit Dashboard page is labeled Summary. This is the table that includes the broader categories. The first four columns include the statistics that allow you to analyze the diversity of the collection. These include the percentage of bibliographic and item records in the collection and the number of bibliographic and item records in the collection. The statistics for the bibliographic records and item records will differ due to the number of additional copies that a library may own. The last 8 columns consist of circulation statistics. These include the lifetime circulation, the average lifetime circulation of the item records, the year-to-date circulation count of the current year, the previous year's circulation count, the average age of the title according to the publication date, the percent of the items that circulated in the last 12 months, the percent of the items that circulated in the last 36 months, and the number of holds on bibliographic records. Analyzing the circulation of the categories could help you to identify topics that need to be promoted more so that you can increase the circulation, as well as areas of the collection that should be updated. Below the summary table are 2 graphs. Both of these graphs depict the percentage of bibliographic records that have subject headings that fit within each category. No representation is not depicted in the graphs so that the bars for the other categories will be elongated and easier to see. The first graph is a bar graph that will allow you to compare your library to other libraries. This is not meant to point fingers at the libraries that are less diverse. Each of the libraries' service areas differ in demographics. This graph is best utilized by identifying the towns that have similar demographics as your service area to benchmark against. When you alter the filters by choosing an assigned branch, this graph will not eliminate the other branches. Although the bar graph that depicts each library separately is a graph that depicts the percentage of bibliographic records within a collection that are categorized by the broad diversity categories. These statistics are the same as the ones in the summary table. When you alter the assigned branch filter, it does affect this graph. The filters allow you to home in on the data for your selection area. The year of the first available date is a slide bar that allows you to select a range of dates. The first available date is located in the item record. This is the date that the circulation status was first changed to available from in process. Using this filter will allow you to select a range of years of purchases to analyze. The collection is located in the item record. The collections to choose from include adult, teen, and youth, fiction, multimedia, and non-fiction. E-content is not included in the dashboard. The marked type of material, or TOM, is in the bibliographic record. This is the same type of material that tells Polaris which icon to display in the pack. The statistical code is in the item record. The field includes Dewey decades and genres. The publication year is in the bibliographic record. The primary language filter comes from the primary language field of the bibliographic record. This filter can be used to narrow the data to English only or non-English languages. If you are interested in analyzing bilingual or multilingual items, select all languages that you would like to analyze as a primary language. Bibliographic records for bilingual or multilingual works will also have a field for the additional languages. After selecting primary languages, Select all possible additional languages from the list. The assigned branch is in the item record. You can use this filter to narrow the list of libraries to just your library's branches. To view the tables that list the subcategories, click on the button below the summary table labeled Drill Down into Subject Matter Categories. On this page, you can easily navigate from one category to the other by clicking on the blue tabs above the table. The first tab is BIPOC. These subcategories include nationalities and ethnicities. This topic is the only one that has been broken down into subcategories and sub-subcategories. The subcategories include Asian, Black, Hispanic or Latino, Indigenous, Middle Eastern or North African Arab, multiracial, Native Hawaiian or Pacific Islander, and race-related categories. Race-related categories include topics like racism and race relations or ethnic relations. Next to BIPOC is LGBTQIA+. This category has been broken down into common sexual orientations and gender identities. Any umbrella terms and terms that do not fit in the other subcategories are categorized as LGBTQ+. The disabilities and neurodiversity topics have been broken down into 4 categories. These include disabilities in general, mental health issues that can be considered disabilities, neurodivergent conditions, and physical health conditions. The next tab is for religious minorities. The subcategories are broken down by religion. The other 3 categories do not have subcategories, even though they have a separate tab for the category. A full list of all subcategories and notes on what is included in these categories is on the CCS webpage that accompanies this video. This video has provided an overview of the Diversity Audit Tools Diversity Audit Dashboard. The next video will provide an overview of the Collection Development Dashboard. If you have any questions, please contact help@ccsliv.org.